Hello everyone, I am here with Sgt Williams and Joshua Burgess. He recently just joined the Texas Army National Guard family, so let's give him a big round of air applause. Yay! So why did you decide to join the Texas Army National Guard family, Josh?
Well, what it really comes down to is, a sense of purpose and a sense of drive. Coming out of, feeling kind of lost, not knowing what I wanted to do with my life, looking for opportunities and things that would set myself up for success in the future, set my family, when I have one, up for success. And just, benefits aside, everything else aside, the purpose behind it to serve and protect is what really drove me towards the National Guard, and the opportunities to serve not just my country, but my state as well, and the people that I love here in Texas.
Why do you feel like, especially right now with everything going on, why it's so essential or important for you to join the Texas Army National Guard family?
I think it's essential because, the police can only do so much, our medical staff can only do so much. You need the backbone to essentially America and, Texas. And, it goes down to very local community. You need that backbone to be able to, minister to and help people that need your help locally, just like the National Guard was active, parts of the National Guard were activated recently to help in distributing tests and whatnot to help deal with the coronavirus.
Do you feel like by joining the Army National Guard that it'll help you pursue your career on the civilian side?
I do. The MOS I'm starting out as is a 92G. That is a culinary specialist, and not only will that prepare me, to help myself learn how to cook nutritious meals and help serve others in that way as well. Beyond the military occupation, it also provides opportunities for people who are opportunistic to switch your career and receive training in other areas and serve in those areas as well.
And what would you like to do on the civilian side outside of the Texas Army National Guard?
Business management is one of my bigger passions. I'm a big people person. I love to, build people to build people in a way that will allow us to, accomplish larger goals.
What are you most excited about by joining this new journey?
My personal development, I think, because while service is, the service and the purpose is the core reason I'm doing it. Just looking at the last 6 months and how much I've progressed as a person, and I've started to become my own person. Even though I'm only 17 and I'm graduating high school this year, just seeing how the process will change me and being able to envision that and prepare myself for it, I think is the most exciting thing.
Well, thank you, Joshua, for joining the Texas Army National Guard family and for breaking it down for us and why you're so passionate at such a young age. And this is Sgt Williams. Thank you for your service and for also helping Joshua here join today. So how was this path for you between you guys? Like, was it a work in progress, or was it something that was instantaneous as far as like kind of, trying to convince him to join the Texas Army National Guard?
When I met Joshua, he kind of already had an idea what he wanted to do. He's definitely a really smart kid who does his research, so he knew the purpose behind the National Guard and kind of what we do, and it aligned with his core beliefs of what he wanted to do. And so really trying to convince him wasn't really an issue at all. It was just more of just trying to, I guess, guide him through the National Guard so he can make the best decision for him as far as choosing the job, and then kind of laying out the steps, what's next for him and how it can help him get there closer.
And how do you feel like, by being in the Texas Army National Guard, how do you feel like it's helped shape your life? What has it done for you as a recruiter?
Me as a recruiter, so the National Guard really changed my life. I graduated high school in 2010 and I started a family really early. And so I had to grow up really fast, and trying to take care of my wife and my daughter was really tough. And the National Guard really opened up many different doors for me and gave me a way to be able to take care of them. It allowed me to be able to go to school, finish my education. At the same time, they also helped me financially, being able to pay my bills, having a way to ensure that while I was going to school that they would still be okay. and that they would still get fed and that they would still have a roof over their head. So the National Guard gave me that ability, and without the National Guard, not sure exactly where I would be at and where they might be at.
So is it fair to say that now you're kind of passing that on and doing the same for others?
Exactly. It's one of the biggest reasons why I became a recruiter, is because the same opportunity that was afforded to me, I want to be able to give that to other people that don't necessarily know this opportunity is available, because I certainly didn't know it was available. And if now knowing, going back, I definitely would have been doing what Josh is doing now. I would have joined a lot sooner instead of waiting until after I graduated.
Okay, well, thank you again, Sgt Williams. And you guys just left Houston downtown MEPS, correct?
We did. He's been up since 3 o'clock this morning, so he is 2 o'clock this morning, so he's super tired right now.
Super tired, but super dedicated.
But yep, motivated and ready to keep going.
And then for people that aren't familiar with what MEPS is, can you explain to them for us civilians watching?
So MEPS is our military interest processing station. It's where if you're joining any military branch, whether it's Navy, Marines, Air Force, Army, Reserves, National Guard, all the branches, Coast Guard as well, that's where you go to do your testing for the ASVAB, and you also do your physical. So that's just MEPS is making sure that you're going to be physically fit, as well as mentally fit to join the military service of your choice.
If someone wants to join the Texas Army National Guard, how do they go about doing that? What is the first step they need to take?
The first step you need to take is go onto the website, nationalguard.com, enter in your information, and from there, a recruiter will get in contact with you.
Okay. And Joshua, any last words for people out there watching?
Just make sure that, if the idea inspires you, you pursue it, you do your own research, you ask a lot of questions, you pursue what you want. And make sure that it's what's going to make you happy and make you fulfilled, because that's what's really important at the end of the day. And I think even if it's not necessarily the single thing that makes you fulfilled, it is definitely a path towards fulfillment later in life that enables you to get the schooling and the preparation, the skills, and the strength as an individual needed in order to find that fulfillment.
Well, we really appreciate your time, Joshua. Congratulations again for joining the Texas Army National Guard family, and good luck in your journey.
Thank you.
Bye.